Back here live at Independence and on mat 2. This is 157, Scott.
You are on deck on mat 2.
Royal and CFC, does that look right?
That looks right. Yep.
Okay, that should be Calhoun of Royal and Stoppelmore of CFC.
Jorgensen, Aquinas, Aiden Federwitz of Pittsville at 106 pounds, mat 3. Jorgensen, Aquinas, Federwitz, Pittsville, mat number 3. At 113 pounds on mat number 1, Jake Fitzpatrick, Aquinas, Noah Plum of
Turner
Westby.
Calhoun, that is Randy on mat number 1.
Okay.
Turner came in at 13 and 12 as a sophomore. Stoppelmore is 6 and 11 as a freshman.
So, Scott, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to slide over here to mat 1 because mat 1 is a semifinal. So we're going to just, we got Milsna from Cashton. And that is Edgerton from New Lisbon.
In the hole on mat number 3, Jaden Geyer of Westby at 120.
Actually, I can zoom out just a little bit here and I can catch.
You are in the hole on mat 3 at 120. Geyer, Westby.
Milsna has Edgerton in some trouble here right away. Quick takedown, and now he's got a little
120 pounds in the hole.
Little barbed wire going on, or butcher, or whatever. There's lots of different names for some of these moves, but this is a semifinal on mat number 1.
Mat number 3 at 120. Hangburn,
I guess I'm not sure.
Edgerton in some deep trouble now.
Got him back on the mat too, doesn't he?
He does. Plenty of time. He's just at a minute left first period.
Now, is this some relation?
Distant. Not real distant.
There's a fall.
Yes, it is. Parker Milsna moving into the finals with a 103 pin at 106.
We'll keep her here on 2 then with our 157-pound. So what are they calling this guy? It's like a wrestle back. I guess these
wrestleback rat tail, yeah.
Yeah, they got to get this one out of the way in order to preserve some time. These kids get, well, I believe it's down to a half an hour now between matches, isn't it? It used to be 45 minutes.
Right, correct. It's
so
30 minutes now.
All right, what's happening here on mat number 1? We've got Fitzpatrick from Aquinas, and that boy is the West. That's Whitehall.
Westby.
That is Westby.
That is Noah Klum and Jake Fitzpatrick of Aquinas.
Okay, whoops, I wrote down. So being how that is a semifinal, I am gonna scoot over there to mat number 1. Klum from Westby.
Over on mat number 3, we've got a wrestleback between Jorgensen of Aquinas and Federwitz of Pittsville.
In the hole on mat number 1, Alexander Radovich, Lisbon, Ryan Hawkins of Westby. You are in the hole on mat number 1 at 126. Radovich, Lisbon.
Fitzpatrick kind of putting on just a little bit of a clinic out there. Pretty good on his feet. But he is a senior this year. Well, so Klum is too, I guess. Yeah.
Fitzpatrick coming in 33 and 0 as a senior.
So apparently won the bi-state and everything else since. What was that? Was that for us? What? Fitzpatrick having Klum in a pretty tight spot here. 6 seconds left in the first period. 13-5 lead. Actually, it'd be 16-5 now. So
I don't remember, was Fitzpatrick a state champ last year? It's definitely a place winner.
oh gosh, I don't remember either. That would have been at 106, and he was not in the finals last year.
I haven't seen Aquinas as much this year, but I know last year, really a tough team. They just didn't have really any dips in that lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they've fallen off just a smidge here, but maybe not. Tough program.
And some good people there. Coach Stanek and the crew, there's good folks to work with.
Yeah. They got a nice little pool there to pick from.
We're in the third period here, Randy, on the mat number 2. 11-2 lead to Green, which I believe is going to be Royal Calhoun.
Yep. We're staying here on mat number 1, and 18-6 lead, a 20-6 lead now for Fitzpatrick. 20-7. He's doing the takedown game, and there is your tech fall for Fitzpatrick. So he will be moving into the finals. So we're going to scan back here to mat number 2.
Do you want to announce current team scores, maybe top 5 or something?
Your top 5 team scores at this point: in 5th place, Cashman with 50 points. In 4th place, Royal Wanawag Center with 69. In 3rd place, New Lisbon with 79. In 2nd place, Pittsville with 82. And in 1st place after those first rounds with 131.5 points is Aquinas.
And we got a win here at 13-2 for, what was that boy's name?
That is Calhoun. Royal.
At 126 pounds.
So now we're moving into one.
In the hole on mat number 1, Cashton Gazda, Brooklyn, Michael Jones, Aquinas.
106, Randy. We are 7-3. Excuse me, on mat number 3.
Jones, Aquinas.
7-3 Green, which would be Jorgensen of Aquinas in the lead.
Okay, we're gonna scoot over here to mat number 1. That is a semifinal at 126.
At 126 pounds in a consolation semi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nolan Thompson of Whitehall. Cora of Hillsboro. You are in
No, 20.
the hole on mat 2 at 126.
Mat 1, that's not a semifinal, is it?
I believe that is a consolation, Randy.
Well, that's
26.
Radovich. No, that's Radovich and Hawkins.
I stand corrected once
Well,
again.
I wasn't sure.
Alexander Radovich, 20-9, is a senior. Ryan Hawkins of Westby is a sophomore.
So I guess I didn't catch what they said before. Are we just doing semis on mat 1 or no? So we got 2 106s. One of these 106s must be there's got to be a semifinal, right?
The mat 3 match is a consolation.
So
Mat 2, we've just had a quick pin. That is 106. That looks, yeah, Randy, I believe that's
that was the other semifinal.
CFC is our winner there, is Lambert. So championship match at 106 is going to be Parker Melsna of Cashton will be taking on Declan Lambert of CFC.
All right, so we're
At 126 pounds, in the hole on mat 2, Alex Johnson, Indy Gilderton, James Sheehan.
So I'm going to zoom this out, try to catch two mats here, because we've got semifinal here on mat number 2 with Rick from Royal. Kind of keep it right there. I can, if the boys cooperate and stay in my viewfinder here.
Semifinal in the hole on mat number 3.
We've got a final at mat 3, Randy, with Jorgensen of Aquinas in the Consolation side over Federowitz of Pittsville.
Okay.
You are in the hole on mat 3 at 132. Wolfpack, Royal Wanawak, Coolidge, Whitehall, mat number 3.
You got a quick takedown here for Rick from Royal in mat number 2 at 113. And he's got an armbar locked up here. Boy from Hillsborough is being awfully stubborn down there.
Mat number 1 is a wrestleback match. Pora of Hillsborough, Thompson of Whitehall.
Well, that's still a semifinal, isn't it? That's New Lisbon and Westby. Right now it's on mat 1.
Oh, I apologize. You are right.
Can you say that again? I'm right.
No, I'm only going to say it once, Randy.
Okay, all right. And I missed it, so we'll just have to go with that.
Is that grounds for termination?
Well, for me.
Nice try.
Yeah. I guess I did drive, so I'll have to stick around.
I know a lot of people here, Randy, but
So
I'm not sure any of them will give me a ride back.
That's quite a ways from home, isn't it?
It's a long walk.
So Radovich has got a nice little 15-2 lead here. Just scored another takedown, which is going to be a tech fall. So we're going to scoot over here to mat 2. Mat 2 is a semifinal, correct? Yeah, Rick and I'm just going to zoom that just a little bit.
If you say so.
Yep.
Yes, that is Rick of Royal and Gajewski of Hillsborough.
So I'm just a little bit confused why we did that 26-pound. Well, I guess it must have been a couple of quick falls down there. That mat assignments are already done, so they.
Grant Klemek, Indy Gilbington, Grayson Schooley of Pittsville. You are in the hole at 132 on mat number 1. Klemek, Indy Gilbington, Schooley, Pittsville, mat number 1.
Announce the next match on mat 1.
Mat 1, Randy, should be Gazda of Brookwood and Jones of Aquinas in a semifinal.
Okay, I'm going to rate Costa's name in there. Rick scores another takedown.
Mat number 1 will be that 285 consolation round match between Caden Hansky of Whitehall and Linda Deersky of Blair Taylor. You will be up.
We got a 16-2 win for Westby over there on mat 3 against Hillsborough, and that's 120.
It's at 120 pounds.
Yeah.
So that's familiar. That is
kind of that would have been that was a semifinal.
And I believe Jaden Geyer is our winner there.
Yeah, he was number 1 seed. 16-2 win over Bell of Hillsborough.
You are in the hole on mat 3.
Jaden Geyer coming in with an impressive 33-4 record, and only a junior.
Yeah.
Mat number 3.
So now over on mat 3.
Aquinas at 120 pounds. That should be Roger Fleege and Devin Pangburn.
Pangburn, yeah.
At number 2, 13 seconds left. Rick of Royal in control, trying to turn him over with a bar there on the left side. And his opponent, Gajewski Hillsborough, is just saying, no way, not today.
Well, he's been stubborn the whole match, so we're.
Rick getting some encouragement, should we call it, from the coach's corner there. Ryan McKittrick on his feet, which he spends a lot of time there.
And Rick with another takedown. We got a 5-3 match over here with end of the first period with, that's at 126. Brookwood boy, Gazda is leading Jones 5-3. Start of the second period. I guess what I can do is move this over, zoom out. I can catch some of that one also.
Jones, I believe, was one of those upset matches we had, Randy, where he defeated Nolan Thompson of Whitehall in the first round.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
122 pin.
Number 2 seed, correct. So, yeah. Gazda is a junior, Jones freshman. So, and Gazda with the 5-3 lead.
Center Matt at 113. Rick of Royal finally able to turn Gajewski for a couple of near fall points, but Gajewski didn't take long and was able to get back to his base. And
Rick looking for some more. Got a little half on the knees going on there. Now he halfs the other side. We got a final over there on mat 3. Aquinas with an apparent fall. That's 132. My goodness, they're just.
I believe that was at 120 actually.
Oh, they just moved it. I looked a little too late. Yep.
That was Fleety of Aquinas with the win.
Okay.
Joel Lucas of Westby. You are in the hole on mat.
So an apparent pin down on one, I guess. Looked away, and then that's what happened. So we're gonna scoot over here to mat 3. Scott, we got Gunner out there on mat number 3, and then I'm going to have to just scoot this camera just a smidge. Darn, that post didn't move during the break, so.
You didn't find the torch.
I didn't find the torch, no.
Billy Miller, Blair Taylor. You are in the hole on mat number 1 at 138.
I guess there isn't much I can do about the post that's in the way here, but.
Blair Taylor, mat number 1.
Consolation.
Nice little single leg there by Gunner.
Consolation heavyweights, I believe, Randy, on mat number 1 is McGraw, Hillsborough, and Stebbins of Brookwood.
Oh, that was Whitehall.
Yeah, excuse me.
And Blair Taylor, yep. Yeah, that was quick.
And Whitehall was our winner, correct?
Yes.
Hanshin.
Boy, he's a good-looking heavyweight there. He's moves really good for. Well, he's not 285, I can tell you that. But
at 138 pounds,
one of the quicker heavyweights I've seen in a while.
Final match in the hole on mat 2. Waylon Hargrove, Aquinas, Sam Marcel.
Gunner over there scoring some back points.
You are in the hole at 138 on mat 2. Hargrove, Aquinas.
I guess I didn't see who came out on this 126 on mat 2. Hillsborough boy, and I don't know, is that Whitehall? We're gonna awfully close to a fall there.
138 pounds in the hole on mat number 1.
Gunner with a comfortable 12-4 lead down here on mat number 3. First 30 seconds left in the first period.
You are in the hole at 138, mat 1.
Randy, mat 2, 126 should have been Hora, Hillsborough, and Thompson of Whitehall. And Whitehall, Thompson is going to be our winner there.
Yep. By fall in a minute 10 or first period.
Mat 3, I believe, Wolpett, Royal, and Kulig, Whitehall. I think Wolpett was on that same mat first round, and wrestling the same way. Really aggressive,
Yep.
good on his feet.
He's just had a really nice takedown there, a couple combinations to get it, and got it. And now he's scoring back points again, looking for a fall. He hasn't got much time left, but he's going to get a 3 count. No, just a, yeah, didn't quite get a 5 count there, so it's 2 near fall. Extends that lead out 16-5 now, going into the second period. That one must be the other. That is, no, I guess not. Or Pittsville, and yeah, that is the other semifinal.
Yes,
the 132.
Plymouth, Independence, Gilmanton, and Schooley of Pittsville. Wolpett of Royal just finished off a tech fall second period. Going to win by a 21-6 score. Gunnar Wolpett really wrestling tough today.
Yep, he's had a couple of nice flawless matches there. He is exceptional on his feet. He's really a good guy. Pretty good everywhere, I guess, but he's got a nice tilt series he does, and really smooth on his feet. We're going to leave it here on mat 3 because we got a Brookwood boy coming up at 132, or maybe that's got to be a wrestleback, right?
At 144 pounds.
Aquinas, Brookwood, yes. Randy Nicolay of Aquinas and Peekinen of Brookwood.
Colin McKittrick, Royal Wanawak.
We'll leave her there then.
Gomez of Brookwood. You are in the hole at 144 on mat 3. McKittrick, Royal Wanawak. Gomez, Brookwood, mat number 3.
I believe the only local wrestler we have is on mat 3 is Peekinen, who was just defeated by Nicolay of Aquinas.
We'll see who's coming up on mat 3. We'll just kind of leave it there. We got a new Lisbon wrestler coming up, so we'll leave her right there on 3. That also is a wrestleback then, Scott, must be.
132 pounds, mat 3, correct. Should be Lucas of Westby and Jax of New Lisbon. And I believe I heard our public address gentleman, Colin McKittrick of Royal, should be on deck on mat number 3.
Okay, we'll just probably leave her right there then.
Don't believe we've got any local guys on 1 or 2. It's Independence is on mat 1 and mat 2.
Jax with an early takedown there on mat number 3, and he got a count for back points, so he's quick lead at 4-2, 4-zip. Now he's got his
At 144 pounds in a semifinal.
Is that Westby that he's wrestling?
Yes, it is. Lucas.
Okay, so that's, and there's a fall. Okay.
You are in the hole at 144.
Yeah, I don't recognize Westby's singlets.
No, and that's kind of unfair to the announcers.
Yeah, haven't seen him all year, and then, well, I guess we did see him once, but they weren't. This is a different singlet, so.
You think it would do any good if we wrote them a strongly worded letter?
At 150 pounds.
Hey, stop changing your singlets. All right, so on mat 3 we got it. Okay, this is Colin coming up here.
Colin having himself a great year, 36-4 as a senior, and he is wrestling Gomez of Brookwood.
Yeah, you kind of get the idea that him and Gunnar work out together.
Oh, no doubt about it.
pretty similar. They actually even look a little bit alike. It's hard to, at a glance, it's kind of hard to tell which one's out there.
Colin is one of those young men. I've seen him wrestle many times. He's reffed a lot of his matches. Just, you know, him too is a guy that is aggressive, that just doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't get himself into trouble. And a nice young man too. Really respectful and fun to be around.
So 38 here must be that is a semi, correct? Mat 2. We're going to keep her on 3. We're going to keep, I'm going to zoom this just a little bit. So
38 is
McKittrick with his
Independence and Aquinas. Yes,
Gomez and
Marsalic.
Yep. There's the fall.
Colin with the pin. So Colin McKittrick in the final at 38-4, I believe. I heard a whistle, Randy, on mat number 1. Excuse me, mat number 2 is Aquinas.
So that was a fall for...
That is Hargrove.
Okay, we got it. We're done with 32. So we're going to move on.
At 157 pounds in a semifinal match in the hole on mat 3.
So that was Hargrove. Okay.
Jesse Pankey of Aquinas. Archer Kistner of Pittsville. You are in the hole on mat 3 at 157. Pankey.
All right, so we're going to move over here to mat 2 now.
Mat number
Is that is a semi.
.138.
Correct, or is that a wrestle?
That is a wrestleback. That is Hillsborough in Isaac Tyne and Cabezas of CFC.
We'll just leave her there because we got... We got Aquinas and Blair Taylor on mat 3, so we'll leave her here on 2. Keep an eye on this one. The Hillsborough boy with the... Well, no, he does not have the lead. No, he doesn't. There it is. Yeah, he does have the lead. He's... Both ankles, all 4 ankles are flying around. It's hard to see who's who's green and who's red. 4-0 lead for... I didn't even catch the name. That's Thine.
Should be, yes. Right? Hillsborough's in the lead there, Randy.
Yep.
Isaac Tyne of Hillsborough taking on Cabezas of CFC.
Okay, this is a wrestleback. Yeah, you're right. I'm bad.
Could you see that again?
I'm bad. All right, what's happening on 1 now? We got New Lisbon.
A little blood on 1. Mat 3 is Aquinas
and Blair Taylor.
Zach Moline and Ryan Flynn.
That is a semi?
Correct.
So winner gets to meet
Colin McKittrick.
Gets to meet McKittrick.
At 157 pounds in the hole on mat number 1. Turner
So 38. Scott, I'm gonna move over here to the 38, the semifinal match. Over here we got New Lisbon. It'll be Reed Sawyer, right?
Yep. Correct.
Actually starting to learn some of these names. How about that?
It's scary, isn't it?
It is.
Reed Sawyer taking on Billy Miller of Blair Taylor.
So we'll just keep her right there and we'll keep you posted on what's going on here on mat number 2. Start of the second period on mat 2. We got a 6-1 lead for Thine from Hillsborough. Reed down there running a half and half an armbar. He's got the takedown, but there he takes his opponent over. Scoring back points now, and the ref's gonna be getting down there looking for a fall.
Get that bar in deep.
It's pretty tight.
Putting some pressure. Hurting my shoulders.
My shoulder would, my arm would fall off at this point. I'd be screaming uncle.
Yeah, I'm afraid they'd have to call the rendering truck for me at that point, Randy. How did that one commercial go? Bad things, man.
A little different score on mat 2 now with a 7-3 lead for Thine from Hillsboro. Minute 34. There's a fall on mat number 1 for Sawyer.
Reeder, really a tough senior there, came in at 27-7 and surprised it wasn't even higher than that. Really a solid wrestler.
157 pounds in a Consolation semi. Chase back of Independence Guild.
Well, I think we're going to just, I'm going to slide this thing back to mat number 2.
You are in the hole on mat number 1 at 157.
That's not a semi on mat number 1, correct?
That is
Pittsville and White. I'm pretty sure it's
both semis are done at 138, Randy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Pittsville, Whitehall, Pullman, Pittsville, Anderson, Whitehall.
So I'm not exactly sure what's going on here on mat 2.
I believe it would appear to me neither wrestler is injured. They're not cleaning up blood. I think they're having a scoring issue or a clerical issue.
Actually, I think
that. Did we?
I'm wondering if the ref was. The ref is leaving, Scott. I think this is a different official that's coming out. So, yeah, there's something going on with the ref.
Okay, that was Gail Pronshinsky.
I don't know if he might have got kicked. He was leaning over the garbage over there. I don't know. I didn't see what happened.
We're going to have to check the eye in the sky.
You are in the hole at 165 on mat 3. Lee and Blair Taylor.
Fine with a quick reversal here. Takes us 9-3 lead now. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure what happened there. The official was, he's actually standing in the doorway right now. He's outside the door, so. Now we got a quick reversal there for CFC boy. I guess I don't know what his name is. I better check here.
That is Cabezas.
Randy. Okay. Oh, yeah.
CFC.
There. Okay. Cabezas. Now he has Stein in some trouble here. 30 seconds left in this second period, and he's got Stein close to a fall. And there it is, Scott. Stein was a 9-5 lead. Got reversed and taken to his back. Anything goes here now.
Yeah, like we said earlier, Randy, that tournament time, you just never know.
Yep.
You get the opportunity to end a match, you end it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of too bad. That boy, yeah. And you got a nice little lead like that. But that's the way it goes. That happens.
That's why we wrestled the match.
Yeah.
Just solve it at the seating meeting.
You are in the hole at 165 on match.
Well, the official is back in the building, but really not sure what happened there. The trainer is actually tending to him. Yeah, I don't know, Scott. I'm guessing he got kicked or something. So, mat number 3 at 157. That is a semifinal. Pittsville and Aquinas.
Pankey of Aquinas and Kisner of Pittsville.
So Matt right in front of us here. That would be a. Are we done with 44? Yeah. That would be. That's at 150.
150 Aquinas, center mat, Paulson of Aquinas, Esser of Pittsville.
And we got the same combination going on at 57. At 157 with Pittsville and Aquinas, correct? Yeah.
David Allen
Yes.
of Aquinas, Kellen Getzinger of Pittsville. You are in the hole on mat 2 at 175. Allen, Aquinas, Getzinger, Pittsville. At 175 in the hole on mat number 1. Jack Schreier of Cashman.
Both of those semis, Randy, 157 and 150. 0-0. We just went to 2-0 with Penke taking over the lead at 157.
I guess what I can do here is I could back this up and see if I can get both those. This silly post in our way, Scott. So I'm going to turn the camera. Yeah, it's going to be hard. What do we got going on here on mat 1? That's that's at 157. That is not a.
Must be a wrestleback, Randy.
That's not.
Royal.
Yeah, that's
Something or somebody is messing with. That's Novacek of Hillsborough.
correct. And Calhoun of Royal. So that would be a wrestleback. But we'll sneak over to that mat when it gets going, because that's some of our local sponsors and stuff. So we're gonna do that. Put a little zoom on it. We can just kind of keep you updated. We got the same score on mats 2 and 3 with Aquinas boys in the lead. 2-0. Holy smokes. Is that done that quick?
I believe so. I think I heard a whistle, Randy.
Well, I guess so.
That is Novacek as our winner from Hillsborough.
Gosh, it just doesn't pay to look away. All right, well. We'll just keep her. I'll just put her over here on mat number 2 and we'll watch this semifinal.
Independence Whitehall on mat 1, Randy. So yes,
At 175 pounds.
That's a wrestleback down there, Scott, on 1.
Preston Solberg.
Yeah, must be. Well, no, wait.
Brock Colbert of
Yes.
Whitehall. You are in
that is
the hole
Hutzel
at
of Whitehall and
175
back
on
of
mat
Independence
1.
Gilmanton.
Okay.
Solberg, Indy Gilmington, Colbert, Whitehall. Mat number 1.
So I'll tell you, we got a couple of tight matches here on mat 2 and 3. I guess I could probably see if I can get both of them here.
Yeah, they're copycat wrestling, Randy.
It really is. It's
2-0, both second period, both.
the only real difference is one's got 48 seconds, the other's got 35. So on the clock, real similar matches. Matched up well here, I guess.
Synchronized wrestling, is that what we have today?
Starting to get some more competitive matches now.
Yeah, we're still 2-zip on mat 3, and we're still 2-zip on mat 2. Both of them are coming to an end with the second period.
Moving right along here, Randy, with 150 and 157 pound matches, semifinal round.
So down there on mat 3, now 3-0 in favor of that. That is Pinchy, correct?
Pinky,
yes,
correct.
Pinky. And well, now with a quick takedown, it's going to take a 5-0 lead. 2-1 here on mat number 2. Actually got them both on the screen, but then I also have a poster in the middle of the screen. So,
Randy, I just saw official Gail Pranchinski walking out of the gym. So I didn't see what happened either, but I
don't think he's feeling well.
He's not moving real well, so either the sickness bug got him or he got kicked. Try and find out more if we can.
Yeah, maybe we can find out something here at the break, because it's now it's a little extra load for the 3 officials that are out here. They'll have to stay on the mat. Normally they get a break to, get one match off, but
I think his shirt would fit you, Randy. You might be double duty pretty soon.
have to do it from up here.
Everybody else does, why can't you?
Exactly.
Team scores after that first round. Aquinas with a comfortable lead at 131.5. Second, Pittsville 82. New Lisbon third at 79. Royal Waniwak fourth at 69. Cashton fifth. Blair Taylor, Independence Gilmanton, Westby, Whitehall, Hillsborough, Brookwood, and CFC rounding out 12 schools here today. Our synchronized matches, Randy, we're at 5-1 on both mats.
Isn't that something?
Mat 2 just coming to an end at 150 pounds.
So that is our final on mat 2, and we're going to have
that is Paulson.
We're going to have some back. Oh, by golly, I thought I seen the ref counting down there on mat number 1, or mat number 3, but I did not. 5-1.
There you go.
Scott, how many times does that happen?
It doesn't. That is
a 5-1.
I shouldn't say it doesn't, but it's very seldom, that's for sure.
Well, I guess mat 1 is not over with yet, but there's only like a couple seconds. So we're going to scoot on here to mat number 2. We've got, I believe that's O'Brien, coming out at 157.
Sam Wiedmeyer of Brookwood. You are in the hole at 175 on mat 2. Meyer, Cochran Fountain City.
Frindell from Westby. This is a semifinal.
Friedland of Westby.
Yeah. Friedland. Yeah. We will report the score on mat 3 at the completion of that match. There's 4 seconds left. It's 5-1. I don't anticipate the score changing any, but and that will be the wrestler from Aquinas. Yeah, so that was crazy. We had two Aquinas kids, 2 Pittsville kids, identical scores at the end of the match. Well, not going to be identical scores, Scott. He got it reversal in 4 seconds. The boy from Pittsville. So
had to wreck our synchronized wrestling.
That was pretty impressive. He was.
Pinky was going to be the winner there, 5-3.
Yep, 5-3. Westby with a takedown here and potential back points. I guess he does have 2. Now he's getting another count.
In the semifinal,
a strong headlock there. Plenty of time, 47 seconds. And he really has that headlock tight. He's got arm around the neck.
There is your fall.
Gabe Friedland to Westby. Nice job, nice move. I'd have to think that's, I don't want to say upset, but O'Brien is a tough kid.
Yeah, well, he's number 2 seed. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what this weekend's all about, is Okay, we're gonna scoot over here. We got a Westby. Do we have a Westby wrestler on 1? No, that's Whitehall.
Correct. That is Whitehall and Independence.
Well, we'll leave her here at 175. This is Malin or Milan. I guess I'm not sure how they. Moline, how they pronounce it. Tough kid.
Moline, really strong. I know I did officiated his championship match last year. The regional was at Aquinas and dominated.
Yep, there's a quick fall.
I believe David was a state champ.
Yep.
Mat number 2.
All right, here we go on mat number 1. We got that would be Schreier, correct, coming up from Cashton?
Yes, sir. 175 pounds.
Boy, they opened up them doors. Now we're getting a glare on our camera.
At 190 pounds, mat number 1, Luke Matika, Whitehall, James Carrillo Taylor, Indy Gilmington. You are in the hole at 190 on mat 1. Matika, Whitehall, Carrillo Taylor, Independence Gilmington. Mat number 1.
So that, okay, wait a minute. That's 175. Man, I'm still on 157. What's going on here? I'm trying to get fired.
At 190 pounds in the hole on mat 2, Evan Berkland,
Schreier and Degner.
Gavin Anderson, Cashton.
I don't remember if these boys met last weekend or not. I guess I should have brought my.
I would assume they would have met, but if I'm not mistaken, Randy, I think Jack Schreier was the conference champ last week.
I should have brought my bracket from last week. I guess if I was a seasoned veteran at this, I probably would have thought of that, right?
Well, Ken didn't hire the A team today. He got us.
That is exactly right.
We can tease the boss when he's not here.
Well, our official is back out there, Scott. The one that took the little break there. So hopefully he sticks at it here.
I've known Gail for a long time, and if he got kicked in the head, it's the safest place. He's not going to be injured.
Degner with the first takedown here at 175 in the semifinals against Schreier of Cashton. About 20 seconds left in that first period.
Both pretty respectable records here. 175. Degner of Royal, 30-6 as a junior. Schreier of Cashton, 32-10 as a senior. Guys have won a lot of matches.
Yeah, that's something, the number of matches the kids get nowadays. Wasn't that long ago we were getting less than 30 for the whole year. Well, so I'm going to zoom this thing out. It's got 190. We also got a couple local boys here. I'm going to see if I can get both of them on the screen here.
And that is Trenton Fry of Royal, wrestling Ryan McCoy of Hillsborough, mat number 2, 190 pounds.
And these guys are neighbors, so they're probably really familiar with each other.
Second period on mat number 1. Degner leading Schreier 3-1, 122 left. Second period, 175 pounds.
So down on 3, they're still at 165. I'm just going to drop back and see what's going on there. The Aquinas. That is Miller from Aquinas. Make sure I'm on the right spot here. Yep. And he has a 4-0 lead down there. So, all right, we'll keep it here on mats 1 and 2. Degner out to a 4-1 lead now. About to score and escape. Making it 5-1. So which one of these boys was seated? Degner was seated just one
Degner
spot.
was number 2.
Yep, it's one spot higher than.
Wrestlebacks for both second and fourth. So you could have up to 2 more matches of the weight class after that.
We are still scoreless here on mat number 2 at 190 with, that's Fry, correct?
That looks like him.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
And McCoy from Hillsborough, so. Just assuming that they've wrestled a few times before today, but you never know.
Yeah, both Scenic Bluff schools, I'm sure, probably several times. Start of the 3rd period on mat number 1, Schreier of Cashton trailing Degner 5-1.
Well, it appears to me here on mat number 2 that there's a lot of respect between these two boys for each other, because it's still 0-0 and second period is ticking away. Now, there is some horsepower out there too.
Yeah, and that's one of those matches, Randy, where one slip.
Couple of bulls there wrestling.
In the curtains.
Oh, Schreier tries a little lateral drop. I guess maybe I would have waited just a little bit longer if I was a lot of time on the clock. Now he's going to be. Now he's going to have to fight for his life down there on mat number 1. So, and we got a takedown here for McCoy against Fry. It was just kind of a. Fry just laid one hand on the mat, and then that was just enough for a takedown. McCoy was behind him and then did a little lift and put him to the mat, and then right away Fry got away. So
Schreier trailing 10-2, 16 seconds left, 3rd period.
McCoy gets his choice. In the 3rd period, he chose down, and Fry said, no, we're going to let him, we're going to go on our feet. So a point is awarded to McCoy right away. Fry with a shot. Nice counter by Ryan. And a takedown by Ryan. So we got a final down there on mat number 1 with a 10-2 victory for, that's Bender, correct? Or Degner, I'm sorry. Degner. From Royal.
At 215 pounds in the hole on mat number 1, Sean McHugh of Independence Gilmington, Corbin Larson of Whitehall. You are in the hole on mat 1 at 215.
Mat 3, Randy, looks like Miller of Aquinas. And Cantu Lucci of Whitehall.
Yeah, Miller with the 9-2 lead. Yep. Okay. All right, we're going to move this over here on 2 now. We got. We got a 5-1 lead here for Ryan. Yeah, I got to get back to 190.
Yeah, Ryan McCoy leading Trenton Fry, and again Fry coming in with a number 2 seed, McCoy number 3, but
pretty similar records. Geez, both sophomores though. Isn't that crazy? These boys are put together.
And at 190 pounds,
Yeah, I know it.
for to be that size and that kind of a build, that's
unreal.
impressive stuff.
Think what they're going to be when they get older.
When they get big.
A couple of young bucks out there when they get big. Well, there's our official back in the building.
He's still moving. He's got something ailing him, but kind of pointing towards his head or his eyes there. Yeah.
We got a final there on mat 2. 5-1. Ryan McCoy of Hillsboro. We'll move on to the finals. All right, so we're heading for...
At 215 pounds in the hole on mat 3.
The other semifinal, Randy, going on mat number 3 is Tyson Martin of Aquinas and Jackson Dewar of Pittsville.
Okay, we're going to keep it here on 2. We got a Cashton boy coming up. That's at 190.
That is Gavin Anderson.
No, that's not a. That's a wrestleback. I'm sorry,
correct.
I misspoke. I said
the other semifinals going on right now.
Yeah,
on number 3.
I'm bad.
285 pounds in a semifinal. Mat number 2, Henry Brugan of Cashton, Brett Zolkowski of Aquinas. You are in the hole at 285 on mat 2. Brugan, Cashton, Zolkowski, Aquinas, mat number 2.
This on your computer? Or are you guys going to be
Yeah, we're.
All right.
Thanks. Who is the Cashton boy wrestling? That is a Westby boy. So we got a couple locals there then.
Mat number 2 is Gavin Anderson of Cashton and Evan Berkland of Westby.
So how old are these boys, Scott? What are they?
Berkland is a sophomore. Anderson
He's a senior. Okay.
is a senior, correct. Berkland is a tough young man. Been able to do several of his matches too, and
Ooh, there was a nice shot.
and again, a sophomore at 190 pounds.
Right.
You're throwing him out to some wolves.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's handled it really well. Tough young man. Anderson
Attempted a roll there, but
kind of turned into him.
Yeah.
Lucky he didn't get caught and put flat on his back, but able to roll through and trailing 4-0, 16 seconds left first period. Pin time on mat 3, Randy. Tyson Martin going to be our winner at 190 pounds. Tyson going into the finals will face McCoy of Hillsboro.
how old is that boy? He's only a sophomore. What is going on here?
Isn't that crazy? Got a freshman, a sophomore.
Only one senior in that weight class.
5 sophomores and 190, Randy. And
Unreal.
One of them is a number 1 seed coming in at 34-3.
That's just. All right. We got some boys to be watching for in the next couple of years.
You are in the hole at 285.
So what do we got going on 2/5 on mat 3? Is that a? That was a nice lateral drop. Is that a? That's Bailey and.
Mat 3, we just
Oh,
finished
jeez.
up.
I was just
the
gonna.
Aquinas pin, followed by another Aquinas.
I was just gonna move the camera and the ref slapped the mat. So we'll just leave her here on 2, I guess.
That is Brady Len here, Randy, which I believe was a state champ, second, third, top 3 for sure last year.
Okay.
Brady's dad, Mark, is a former football coach at Cashton. Brady's another one of those guys, from a distance doesn't even do him justice. Really a well-built, tough young man.
Yeah, good looking 215 pounder. He's not. Of course, he's so tall. That helps. So we got to wrestle back on mat 3 then at 2:15, or is that's not the other semi?
No, that is Royal
and Brookwood.
Dean of Royal Rodriguez.
We'll just keep her here on 2. We got 1:21 left in the second period, and a 6-0 lead for the Westby boys. That's at 1 minute.
Number 3.
Yeah, this is it's a wrestleback. So.
Anderson with a
nice little roll there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say a reversal. Just a roll kind of caught Birkland at a weak moment and closing the gap a little bit. Makes it a 6-2 score, second period. Now Evan Birkland working his way out in a reversal of his own.
Just kind of muscled his way out of that one. It wasn't a whole lot of technique there, but sometimes that happens too.
Those points count the same, I guess.
Exactly. They start giving us points for style, well then could change the whole dynamic of wrestling, wouldn't it?
We have got a Brookwood
win by fall
winner at 2:15. And that is going to be Rodriguez. Birkland with another reversal at 190 pounds, mat 2. Makes it a 10-2 score. Evan Birkland of Westby is leading Gabe Anderson of Castron. 1:26 to go, third period.
And another reversal.
There you go. I'll get your hips up.
There's been about 4 reversals in this match
Getting
today.
your money's worth on this one, Randy.
Absolutely. We got a wrestle back on mat 3. Well, look at that.
Oh my. Evan just didn't look himself that match, so he's a guy that I've seen, and you just have to wonder if he's not feeling well. Gabe Anderson with the surprise pin, I'm going to call it.
Yeah, little come from behind fall.
4 minutes, 55 seconds.
We're gonna scoot over here to mat 3. Scott, we got Korn from New Lisbon. And that is Whitehall, heavyweight, 285.
Mat 3.
Neither one of them boys got carrying a whole lot of extra, are they? Them kids are pretty solid.
That's going to be a wrestleback, right?
Yeah, that's a wrestleback.
Hanshy of Whitehall and Korn of New Lisbon.
So yeah, at 2:15 on mat 2 now. I guess I kind of got all mesmerized there at mat 3 as we've got a semifinal of Neve from Pittsville and Shremick from Blair Taylor.
Pin time on mat number 3 at 285 pounds. Korn of New Lisbon over Hanshy from Whitehall.
Well, we're going to move over here at 2:15 and Watch our number 2 and 3 seeds wrestle here. Shemmick was a nice little duck there, but didn't score. I'm guessing these guys probably wrestled before. They're fairly close in proximity. I'm guessing they're same conference. Don't know too much about things up in these parts.
Gym time on mat number 1, Randy, at 215 pounds.
So is that a semi?
That is a consolation.
Consolation.
And that was Larson of Whitehall over in the queue of Independence.
Well, because we got some local boys here, I'm going to scoot over to mat 3. We've got guy just hit my camera with a chair, so that's always helpful. Sorry about that. Little glitch in the make everybody seasick for a second.
Lunch break, which will last approximately 1 p.m. We'll start the placement matches at about 1 p.m.
So over on mat 3, we've got.
That is a Royal wrestler on the bottom. Excuse me, that was mat 1.
That's
Randy.
mat 1, yeah. Royal and. Well, that was a semi.
Yeah, and that's.
Shoot, should have went down that way. I'm bad. Yeah.
Veselich of Pittsville is going to be our winner there.
As McCluskey beat Korn.
Should have Henry Brigham of Caston coming up, I believe, on mat 2.
Mat 1, you are completed. No more matches this round for mat 1. That should also be the last match on mat 3.
Okay, we're going to just scoot back here, kind of taking a peek at what's going on mat.
Brookwood is our winner on mat
2.
number 3, Randy.
Yeah, that was by fall. Shemmick now getting some back points there, a nice little tilt. That's at 2:15. I gotta come back one. We'll just keep it here and finish out this round. So after this round, Scott, there are kids eliminated now, correct? No.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Sanitation
So we got.
get ready to disinfect the mats.
We've got Brigham coming up yet here at 285.
Correct, and that should be the last match of this round.
Must be on mat 2 because
It is.
they did announce that mat 1 and mat 3 were done for this round. So who was his opponent? He's got.
Stay off the mats, so they will be.
He will be taking on Veselich from Pittsville. No, excuse me.
No one on the mats until
Zolkowski of Aquinas.
disinfect the mats.
Brett Zolkowski coming in 19-11 as a senior. Henry Brigham 38-9, also a senior.
Well, we're gonna. Shemmick has got. There's the fall. I was gonna say he got him in a whole lot of trouble, and I'm guessing it'd be kind of hard to get away from that Shemmick
Yes, sir.
boy.
That's
Got some pipes on.
that's a train.
This could be. Yeah, this is number 1 and number 4. So yeah.
You can't slip up here, Andy. Henry's mother is on her feet recording with her camera in the bleachers across from us. So. Shout out to Mike and Corrine Brigham, Henry's parents.
guessing that Henry anchored that offensive and defensive line for the Cashton boys this year.
You are correct, yes.
Had another really fine year in football. They were so fast. They were just watched them play a couple games this last year.
Yeah, they really had a solid team too. You know, just weren't any weak spots there. The 3 Hemmersbach starters, Butzler, and yeah, those guys fast is an understatement.
Yep, probably the fastest team that we had seen all year. And a physical line.
.35 seconds left here, first period, 0-0. Henry appears to have a decent size advantage here, but Zilkowski surely not backing down.
Yeah, they're right head to head. They're squared off.
Got a couple of bulls here, Andy. 8 seconds left, first period.
Mutual respect.
That is going to take care of the first period. Green's choice. Green will defer. Henry wants top.
So now this fellow that's reffing here, that's Brandvold, right?
That is correct.
Actually, I think I remember when he was wrestling. Wrestled for River Falls. Oh, Henry. Boy, there's just no reaction time, is there, anymore on that locked hands? I didn't think that he. I didn't think he locked his hands.
And right off the whistle, he did. And no, there on that a situation like that, no, there isn't reaction time. So Zilkowski able to get an escape here. 1:40 left, first period. 1-0 lead, Zilkowski of Aquinas.
Yeah, Henry's got his work cut out now. That's kind of that free point. That's just never. That's never a good thing. So he's got to get.
Zilkowski's got some quickness there for a big fellow.
Yeah, he.
Under a minute to go here, second period. Zilkowski now a 2-0 lead. The locked hands and the escape.
So what? He was number 4 seed.
Correct. Henry's going to need to pick up the pace here, I think. There haven't been any shots, which I understand. It's a little different ball game, but going to have to do something different.
17-11 for the lad from Aquinas, so not an overpowering record. I mean, just.
Green picking up a warning for stalling here for blocking, which I would have to agree with.
Henry's just got to stay in his face here.
And stay aggressive. Keep moving forward. And
well, they're clunking heads pretty hard, Scott. When them boys they're locking up, there's nothing tender about it. You hear their heads kind of popping from clear up here.
Guess I'm a little bit surprised here. I'm guessing Zilkowski would have wanted to start on the bottom, considering the quick escape he got. But
yeah, because that 1 point could be a big difference here.
Henry, a whizzer there on that left arm was Zilkowski, but not able to maintain anything. And again, Zilkowski, though, was just blocking with that left forearm, and wouldn't be surprised to see a stalling coming here. You know, and at this point, too, Randy, 2 seniors, I mean, these guys are going to wrestle smart enough. They both are well aware of the score, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he worn red. I'm not sure I agree with that one, but yeah. Here's the roll. Here we go. Nope. Well, he's got a minute to work here, Scott. He's got to dig something out here. We got a 4-2 lead for.
Dig that left arm of Zilkowski out, not able to get it. Zilkowski with an escape.
That was a sweet little roll though that Henry did there. I like that. Just right away. You know, he didn't wait.
40 seconds left. Trailing 5-2 is Henry Brigham. Going to have to do something different here real soon. Either a shot or a throw attempt of some sort. Little tired factor working here, I think, Randy.
It's like
2 seconds.
2 heavyweight boxers. Their arms are just hanging. And
Zilkowski now is able to get that right leg of Henry Brigham. Not going to have enough time here.
Yeah.
5-2 final. Zilkowski of Aquinas.
So that's going to wrap up our semifinals here at Independence. We're going to take a break here and probably be back. I'm not even sure what time it is. It's 12:22. We're going to be back here at 1 o'clock. So take a little break, grab something to eat, regroup, go see what happened to that ref, I guess. So maybe we can report something there. But anyway, that concludes our semifinals here at Independence. We will be back.